Well, one student at UAB is receiving a pretty big honor. Troy Serino was voted Best Performer in a Musical for his performance in Spongebob The Musical. And Troy, who's from Aniana, joins us now live to talk about his accolades and what's next. Troy, thanks for being with us today.
I'm so excited to be here.
All right, so you're a UAB student, and you're also SpongeBob SquarePants in the musical.
I got to do it at UAB, and now I'm getting to do it at a regional theater in Nebraska.
That is so exciting. All right, so tell me about preparing for this role and about your performance.
So a lot of it came from, I mean, obviously watching the cartoon, like just as I was growing up, but the director of the original Broadway production, Tina Landau, she does a really lovely job in the script of just kind of telling us to play these characters that everyone knows and loves as real humans. Like, it's obviously a character and like recognizable, but just playing the real stakes of like what a human version of SpongeBob would be like.
Right. I mean, I'm sure that was, I mean, it's different, you know? And how did UAB Theater prepare you for the role?
The faculty, I could literally go on and on about, but we had conversations about just what that looks like. We didn't want it to be like a costume character-y thing, but just like these are real people that are experiencing these things just in the world of Bikini Bottom. Yeah.
It's still so weird to say, but so how did you get into music and acting and theater?
Okay, so from a super young age, my grandmother always played the piano, just like kind of being in church. And she taught me to play the piano when I was just kind of growing up, and it was something I kept with. In Aniana, there were like a few different like talent contests and like things like that. And so I played the piano for that, played the guitar for some of them, and I just fell in love with music just kind of growing up. Yeah.
Wow. So how did you choose UAB?
Okay, so one of my best friends in the whole world, she was a nursing major. She was a year older than me. I stayed in her dorm for a weekend. I just kind of checked the campus out. And then I went to the theater department, and as I was just kind of checking it out as a junior in high school, the musical director for the Department of Theater, Carolyn Violi, met me outside, and we just kind of chit-chatted, and I was like, hey, I'm a student that's kind of looking for my undergraduate program, and we just kind of hit it off, and we're just kind of laughing and cutting up. She invited me to a class that day, and so I got to sit in on one of their undergraduate classes that day.
That's pretty impressive as a junior in high school.
It was really exciting.
That's great. Well, obviously you were probably a star student and a future star student there. So I understand you graduate
this week.
This week.
Yeah.
And then that's when you leave to go to Nebraska.
Yeah, so I'm going on a lovely graduation vacation with my family, and then I come back and I have like 2 days, and then I go pack up and I'm going to Kearney, Nebraska to go be SpongeBob, and I'll be there for like 9-ish weeks.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Do y'all travel, or will you be in Nebraska the whole time?
No, it's in one place. The theater company is Crane River Theater Company, and it's located in Kearney, Nebraska, and they have 2 different spaces that they kind of run their shows at, like 2 different stages. SpongeBob is actually in a brand new amphitheater, so it's outdoor, it's huge, and I'm just like really excited.
Wow, that is so, well, my generation, I feel like we grew up with SpongeBob SquarePants, and so grew up watching it, so it's pretty cool to see it come to life. And I was looking at some of the pictures online, and I think that's going to be, kids are going to love it.
It's so much fun, and I think my favorite part is just that, like, my grandparents obviously didn't love SpongeBob, they didn't whatever, but seeing the show, it's just so much fun, and that's like just the premise of the whole show is just having fun and joy.
Oh,
that's awesome.
I love that. Well, Troy, we're so glad that you were able to come in today and talk to us about it. And what do they say, break a leg?
Break a leg. That's what they say, break a leg.
Awesome. All right. Well, Troy, thanks for being with us.
Thank you so much.